Marriage doesn't come to those who chase it endlessly. It comes to those who rise into a quiet inner state most people never master. There is a frequency that calls marriage in, and few ever reach it. Most people believe marriage arrives through effort, searching, or perfect timing. But the truth is far deeper and far quieter. Marriage responds to an inner frequency, not external action. This frequency is not excitement, attraction, or desire alone. It is a state of being where peace, self-respect, and emotional maturity coexist naturally. Few people reach it because it requires inner discipline, patience, and self-awareness. Many want love, but few become the kind of person who can sustain it. Marriage does not respond to wanting. It responds to readiness. When you live from this higher state, love stops feeling distant and starts feeling inevitable. This frequency does not rush, it does not beg, it simply aligns, and life follows. The marriage frequency begins when you no longer need love to escape yourself. Most people seek relationships to avoid loneliness, silence, or unresolved pain. But the frequency that attracts lasting marriage is born when you are comfortable within your own presence. You enjoy your life without postponing happiness for a future partner. This inner fullness removes pressure from love. Pressure suffocates connection while peace invites it. When you are fulfilled alone, you become emotionally safe to join with another. Marriage thrives where two people choose each other freely, not where they cling out of fear. Few reach this frequency because solitude exposes truth, and most avoid that work. Another layer of this rare frequency is emotional regulation. You no longer react from old wounds, or let temporary emotions control your decisions. You pause, you reflect, you respond with awareness. This steadiness is powerful. Marriage cannot survive constant emotional turbulence. It requires consistency, patience, and understanding. When your emotions are stable, your presence becomes grounding. You bring calm instead of chaos into connection. Most people mistake intensity for love, but intensity fades. Stability remains. Marriage responds to those who can hold emotional balance, especially during conflict. That balance is a frequency many never develop. Self-respect is a cornerstone of this higher marriage frequency. You stop negotiating your worth or accepting behavior that diminishes you. This is not arrogance, it is clarity. You know your boundaries and honor them without guilt. This clarity reshapes your relationships instantly. You no longer attract confusion or inconsistency because your energy does not allow it. Marriage aligns with those who respect themselves deeply, because respect is the foundation of commitment. When you value yourself, you also value others properly. Few reach this level because it requires letting go of approval-seeking and people-pleasing patterns learned early in life. The marriage frequency also requires releasing control over timing and outcome. Control is rooted in fear. Fear of missing out. Fear of being alone. Fear of falling behind. When you release control, you activate trust. Trust relaxes the nervous system and opens space for alignment. You stop forcing conversations, chasing connections, or questioning every delay. You live fully now, not later. Marriage does not arrive when you are watching the clock. It arrives when you are present in your life. Few reach this frequency because surrender feels uncomfortable, yet it is essential for alignment. Another trait of this rare frequency is discernment. You recognize quickly what aligns and what does not. You don't stay where effort is one-sided or communication is unclear. You walk away without resentment. This discernment protects your energy and preserves space for the right connection. Marriage does not grow in cluttered emotional spaces. It needs clarity and availability. When you stop entertaining what does not serve you, life makes room for what will. Few people reach this stage because it requires choosing peace over attachment, and many confuse attachment with love. Patience is also embedded in the marriage frequency few ever reach. This is not passive waiting, it is confident allowance. You trust that alignment is unfolding even when you cannot see it. You stop comparing your journey to others, or measuring your worth by timelines. This patience strengthens emotional maturity. Marriage formed through patience carries depth and stability. Rushed unions often carry unresolved issues. Aligned unions carry understanding. Few reach this frequency because society rewards urgency, not wisdom. Yet love responds to wisdom every time. Gratitude quietly elevates this frequency further. Gratitude for growth, lessons, and the present moment shifts your energy from lack to abundance. You stop focusing on what is missing and start appreciating what is forming. This appreciation softens your presence. You become warmer, lighter, and more open. Marriage is drawn to appreciation, not complaint. When you value life as it is, you invite partnership without resistance. Few reach this frequency because gratitude requires perspective, and perspective comes from inner work. Ultimately, the marriage frequency few people ever reach is wholeness. You are complete yet open, grounded yet willing to grow, confident yet humble. From this state, love does not feel hard. It feels natural. When you reach this frequency, marriage does not need to be chased. It recognizes you, and when it arrives, it stays, because it was drawn not to desperation, but to the rare inner harmony you chose to become.